Good morning. We're here at Springfield Lakes Radio Yacht Club for the handicap racing. Round 4, race 1. And we're going into a start. The boats are all allocated a handicap from scratch through to 60. And this, if you win the races, you are pushed back 10 seconds. If you lose the races, you come forward 10 seconds. We've got a start happening here, and interesting to watch number 10 and number 161. Number 10's a yellow boat, which is starting at 30. 161 is starting at scratch at the moment, and we've got 52, which starts at 60 seconds behind the scratch boats. So they're going in for a start. Very light conditions here, very pleasant on the lake, just to look at how things pan out here. We'll have a big gaggle of boats up here at the top mark, which will hopefully be cleanly rounded.
Make sure you talk to each other going in the marks, calling for boiler room, etc.
Tuning and trimming your sails is critical. You can see 52 back there at the rear end of the fleet at the moment, and we've got right up here at the front end of the fleet. Well, there's 10 underneath going through. She's sailing freely and loosely. That's the one on the far side going around the fleet. And we've got right up the front here 657 and 356. 356 is sailed by Ken, who's a recent member of the club, and 657 is sailed by Ian, who's also recently acquired his boat, and as a result they get the scratch starts. These pursuit races are very interesting because what ends up is very close finishes. Usually, 5 or 6 boats finishing in 10 seconds. There's 52 still at the back end, trimming her sails and hopefully catching the fleet.
Don't forget about boiler room.
Going in for a big rounding here. Interesting to watch the buoy room. It's obviously, if you establish an inside overlap within 4 boat lengths of the mark, you have the right to go around that mark unimpeded. That means the outside boats have to move further out. So when you've got a large number of boats going through, as we do here, it's good to call the other boats and ask them to give you room prior to the convergence on that mark, which they seem to be doing at the moment. So 274 has full rights over the mark to go around that mark on the inside, and the furthest boat out there, which is 13, needs to stay out. 274's gone through cleanly. That's Murray, a very good sailor, going through there. 52 snuck in. That there's a big grouping there, and also 10. You'll see the yellow boat, which is in front of us now, is gone right around the outside of that group and is coming in pretty quickly. So well done to, I think that's, let me just check who that is. Warren Norrie, and he's from Interstate. He's just come up for these races, staying on the Gold Coast at the moment, but travelled over to Springfield Lakes, which is about an hour drive, to come in and compete. We've got about 16 boats sailing today, which is a nice fleet. John Hurd is doing the PRO job. You can see there 52 snuck in, so she's coming about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th at the moment. Number 10 is in 5th place. And they're working their way up to the gate down the bottom end of the mark of the course. 657's still leading the fleet out. Important not to make mistakes in these things and keep your boat moving through the water. If you make a mistake, it can absolutely crucify your position, particularly when you've got a large number of boats like this sailing. There's 161 coming through. He got caught up in that buoy rounding further back. Sailed by Mark Gents. He's a good sailor. Champion diamond sailor from way back. And he won, I think he was on, he was scheduled to be on the winning boat in the Hobart, Sydney to Hobart one year, which was won by Hypertension. Oh no, Extension. Which was a Davidson 37. One on a handicap. Slightly different conditions to these today. Mirror scenery on this lake. And we've got, if you look there in the distance, 52's picked up a bit of a breeze, and so too has number 10, and they've gone to the left-hand side of the course where there's a bit more of a breeze up that section. Following the breeze out to the far buoy, and they actually are now pretty well much in first and second place, with 161 coming in third. The boats who came over to the right-hand side here, closest to us, have fallen into a little bit of a hole there. You can see they're going out there. 52's in the lead at the moment, with number 10 second place and number 161 in third place. Anything can happen in these conditions. Anything. So you can see 274's fallen into a bit of a hole. Ooh, that looks interesting. It looks like 52 is tacking across here into the same hole, which is not tactically the right thing to do, but she's done that. Whereas 161 has continued along, so you can just see here now, 52 is tacked, and 10's overtaken her, with 161 picking up a little puff on the far side, coming through quickly. 52's completely stalled and going backwards, actually, as we speak. No good for you, Mike. .161 is really sailing well, sailing fast, straight to the mark, with 10 in pursuit, hot pursuit. And 274 in third place now, sailed by Murray Walker. So Warren's come all the way up from New South Wales to sail, to visit, obviously, sunny Queensland, now that it's getting a bit colder in the southern states. There tends to be a bit of a movement of retirees up to the Sunshine Belt in the winter time, which is good for us, because we get to have more people sailing on the lake here. going around the top, the last mark before the bottom mark, going towards the gate is 161. Well sailed. He's trimming his sails well and moving along pretty quickly. We have had a bit of a flood up here recently, and it's good to see the lakes cleaned up a little bit. Nice conditions out here today with, I suppose, it's about 25 degrees at the moment. We're moving into the winter months at the moment. Winter starts in a month here. It's winter in Queensland is roughly 25 degrees Celsius, so it's not bad. It's not like conditions you have in Europe and in the Northern Hemisphere. It's absolutely quite beautiful in Queensland in winter. Lovely conditions. Anyway, we've got a few other boats coming through here, 197 and 147. We pan back across here and we'll look at the boats coming down the course. So we've got 52, 274, number 10. 52's hit that boat. She's doing another penalty. Well done, Mike, for doing your penalties. There's a bit of a puff coming through here, so that'll carry the back end of the fleet across. Tactically, 161 strategy should be to stay between the buoy and the other boat, which 161 Mark Gents in the lead is currently doing. Trimming your sails. There's a bit of fluttering there. Always important to keep your boat and your sails moving as fast as possible in these very light testing conditions here on the lake. Yes. If you enjoy these videos, please subscribe, as we have lots of information and content about how to sail and set your boats up. And hopefully it'll improve your boat's performance. These light air conditions here, what we've done is after this video, we actually we took a video of Mike giving his setups for these light air conditions, and so it's worth having a look at that if you've got the chance. It'll be probably after this video or before this video, but we're coming in for a finish. 161 is clear ahead and coming in for a finish. So well done, Mark Gents. Well done, Warren Norrie from Wollongong in New South Wales. And well done, Mike from Springfield Lakes. We've got some pictures of the mark rounding and the beautiful scenery on the lake. Mirror scenery we've got here. And a final picture of the results for the day. Look forward to seeing you all out on the water as soon as possible. There's a breeze coming through now, which will hopefully push these guys. Yes, here we go. 161 is finishing. Followed by number 10, our interstate competitor, and 52. Beautiful conditions out here on the lake. And all the rest of the fleet coming through. Beautiful scenery on the day, and calling for mark room. Results follow. Bye for now.